Welcome to the Academic Resource Center workshops. Today we're going to be exploring Canvas in this Canvas walkthrough. In the beginning, Canvas can be quite intimidating, especially as a first-time student. Today we're going to be looking at some of the main parts of Canvas to help get you familiar with the platform and make it a little less scary to use. The second icon you're going to see on the left-hand side of your page when you click into Canvas is your dashboard. And your dashboard is a place where you can view all your different courses that you're enrolled in. You're also going to see some announcements at the top of your page from Canvas. And you're going to see your notifications from your Canvas calendar down the right. Since you can see all your courses from the dashboard, you can click on the course you want to work on and get started. The third icon on that ribbon on the left side of Canvas has all your courses, and this is a super easy way to access all your courses no matter where you are in Canvas. You can always click on this icon and jump to a different course if you need to take a look at something or want to work on a different assignment. Once you click on the course you want to get started on, you're going to see some different options on the left-hand side of your page. Now, you may not see all of these different options that you see here. It just depends on the class you're taking, but you'll probably see a lot of them. The first icon you're going to see on that left-hand side is Home. And this is a place you can go to really get started in your course. Often your professor's announcements will be posted here, and you can also view that Getting Started tab where you can start looking at the material and getting familiar with Canvas and the course you're going to be taking. So the first section we're going to be looking at is your Assignment tab. And under your Assignment tab, you can find all the things that your professor has assigned or posted for you to work on. And we can see several different examples over here on the right of different assignments you might see when you are navigating through Canvas. There are several different options you can choose to view these assignments. You can show them by date, or you can even search for a specific assignment somewhere in this module. It is here that you can view your assignment summary when you click on the specific assignment you need to work on, and you can also see the dates that they're due to make sure you aren't missing anything. The next tab you're going to see once you've navigated into your course might be Modules. And Modules is very similar to assignments. It kind of holds all the things that your professor has posted, whether that's lecture videos or a test or a quiz, or really any of the material that you should be working through for this course. Modules is also a great way to get an idea of where this course is headed and kind of the content that's going to be covered in the course. You can look through this almost as if it's a syllabus of sorts to work through different assignments and make sure you are headed in the right direction and completing those things as they come up. Now, your grades page is also super important, and this is where you're going to view all your grades for your different courses. Now, when you click on the specific course you are taking a look at, it's going to show you the grades for that specific course, but you can change it to have it show you all your courses at once. But this is a great way to keep checked up on all your grades and assignments that you need to complete to make sure that you haven't missed anything, and to maybe see if you need to improve or study more or see the areas that you could improve on. This is also where you're going to see your due dates, so you can definitely look at your assignments through here and see if you maybe need to complete something first or give priority to something, or if you happen to miss something and you need to go back and complete it. This is also where you can view the comments that your professor has made on your assignments to view that feedback. You can also test scores by creating a what if grade. Maybe if you are unsure of what your final grade will be, but you want to know what it would look like if you got a certain score on a test or assignment. So you can input that into this platform and it will calculate it for you, which is super helpful to know where you're headed and what you need to work on. Now, announcements is another super important tab that you'll definitely want to take a look at. This is where your professor is going to post all those announcements and updates for the course, and this is super important to look at in case there are any sudden changes or new changes that you should be aware of. Kind of like the modules and the assignments page, you can filter the announcements, so you can filter it from newest to oldest or just look at the ones that are unread. You can even search for a specific announcement if you think maybe you've missed something. The next section is discussions, and this is a super important tab, especially for online classes, because a lot of online classes will really rely on these discussions to make sure that you are participating in the course. You'll definitely want to check here for discussion posts by your professor that you need to respond to. You can also reply to different discussions if maybe you are required to reply to a classmate or your professor on a certain assignment. You can also pin these discussions to the top of your banner to make sure you can find them easily and keep them readily available to you. Now, some discussions are closed for comments, and these are usually things like announcements or assignments that are being posted through a discussion board, and these are usually closed for comments. That way you can't ask a question on there to your professor and they won't see it. Oftentimes for online classes, your professor will have specific instructions or a rubric for how they want your discussion posts to be formatted. So it's super important to also take a look at that to make sure you are formatting your posts correctly. Another tab you will have on your Canvas course is People, and this is a really cool tab that you may or may not have depending on the course. But this is where you're going to be able to see all the different people who are in the class with you. And this is super helpful when you need to find someone or message someone about something and make study groups. So you can find some classmates that maybe want to work on the same thing you do and create a study group for you all to connect and make sure you get that grade on that exam. Files is a tab that will be used dominantly by our faculty, and this is where you can upload your documents so that students can view them. You can add folders here and search for files that you've already posted. But this is where you will upload those documents to be viewed by students for different assignments. If we're back on the home page of Canvas, on the right side of the page you are going to see something called the taskbar. And this is where your to-do list will show up of the reminders that you or your professor have created in your Canvas calendar. This is also a place where you can access different study groups that you have created or your professor has created, and this will allow you to access them easily with a link. You can also see some recent feedback maybe you've had on a different assignment or test that your professor has left a comment on so that you can view it quickly when you first open your Canvas. Your Canvas calendar is super important. Most professors will post the assignments that are due or coming up here for your course. You will want to check one of those little boxes to the right of the calendar to make sure you are able to see the courses that you are enrolled in posted on the calendar. This is super helpful to keep up to date with assignments and to make sure that you aren't missing anything. Your inbox is a place where you can message your professor if you have any questions, or if you are a faculty, you can message your students or post announcements or links to a Zoom meeting in an email that you can send out to them. And this is super helpful because you have all the contacts for your class in this platform. Studio is a tab that you may not see unless you are a faculty teaching a course through Canvas. But this is a place that allows you to collaborate with other people on different maybe lesson plans or assignments or rubrics or things like that that might be posted for your students. There might also be other shared media posted here from other faculty that you could maybe utilize during your lessons. You can also search for different videos and things that might help enhance your students' learning through this platform. The last tab we're going to be talking about today is the Help tab. And the Help tab is used for exactly what it sounds like, to find help or answers to questions that you might have. In the figure on the right, you can see some of the examples of the things provided by the Help tab. One thing that's super helpful is the Search the Canvas guides. This is where you can go to view other commonly asked questions, and this can assist you whenever you have issues or questions or concerns about Canvas. If there's a problem with this website, you can report it to help them fix the issue. If you need to know how to do something and it's very urgent, you can use some of the hotlines to get feedback and help very quickly. This brings us to the end of our walkthrough of Canvas. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you will return to check out our other LibGuides for different workshops and walkthroughs to help answer any other questions or help you with your next assignment. Good luck with your classes and have a great day!